Welcome, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to our latest episode of Mothership, where we will be checking out the Moonbase Blues scenario. We're joined today by Balsiefen, Garin, and Lucyferr. Everybody hopes to have a lot of fun in this spooky adventure. So last we left off, our robot fellow was driving the IMV Synergy away with Dr. Stine and a pod with an unfortunately compromised O'Leary. This journey that they are undertaking to return these... Dr. Stine, were you returning the bodies of O'Leary to the company for monetary reward and potential scientific investment, or were you taking it for your own ends?
Wait a minute.
I think it was the insurance chap who.
Yes, I believe that Hart was on the late Dr. Giovanni's ship, and he is the one in possession of O'Leary. We don't.
That
don't
is
know
correct.
If we've
Sorry,
been told.
I mixed that up a little bit. No worries.
As for the beakers I procured from Dr. Giovanni's lab, those are for my personal use.
Of course, yes. So, you all find yourselves waking up a little groggy this morning. The air is this cool, crisp, recycled, filtered air. And so you kind of wake up, kind of heaped together, the three of you. Two of you don't recognize the third person. And you're kind of just in this small dome. There's kind of these red lights flashing, and this computer on in the corner that is just vocalizing to try and get somebody's attention. And just please input credentials.
Where are we? Andrew, where have you taken us?
Good morning, Dr. Stine. I hope you have slept very well.
Andrew, you don't go into cryo sleep, so you must know where we are.
Absolutely. I have a perfect idea of where we are.
Very well, then. Enlighten me, Andrew.
Absolutely. We are currently at the company headquarters, having set our course to return as instructed.
And pardon, who are you? You with the cap.
Oh, my name's Bobby.
Oh,
Hello, Bobby. I look forward to working together.
I've been asleep in the cargo hold this whole time. I don't know what's been going on.
where were you going?
I think last I remembered, I was getting away from the drought on my home planet.
Going where?
Anywhere with fresh water. Paycheck.
And what was your home planet?
It says it right there on my cap. Kentucky, my friend.
Oh, right. I used to work there 10 years ago. I was a consultant. At first, at least, the company appreciated my medical advice. The steroid that tastes like celery salt. I invented that. I kept telling them to
That's good.
give more steroids, but eventually they said that they were afraid that the chickens would overdose. Ridiculous. So you see, so they were afraid they were going to overdose, and so they gave them steroid withdrawal by depriving them of my substances.
Yeah, they got
And
real
that's
angry
how-
real quick.
Yes, and that's how the massacres began.
Yeah, I remember 'em. They were the dark times. The worst of times.
Ah, to be 27 again.
As you kind of like come to full wakefulness and look around, you see you're in, as I said, this dome-like structure. There's several kind of little half rooms sectioned off, as well as a larger door to the south. You see these kind of like open rooms filled with kind of like lockers, these computer banks that are like lit up and alerting, and a small room that leads into kind of like an airlock. You see with just empty hooks on the walls.
Are we experiencing any cryo sickness?
You are not. No. You didn't wake up in a cryopod, and you aren't experiencing any cryo sickness.
I don't remember when I got out of the cryopod.
As you kind of, as you think about that, Dr. Stine, you remember something about a distress signal. Very faintly.
Andrew, did the Synergy receive a distress signal?
Does Andrew remember?
It's strange because you're an android.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got like this kind of gap in. It's not quite like video, but it's almost like uncompiled video, like this data stream. You've got a large gap in it, but there is a separate record of receiving like distress signals and those kind of things, and that has not been damaged, scrubbed. You aren't sure, like your time codes are missing this large chunk of time, about 18 hours.
Absolutely. I can confirm with 100% certainty that we did not receive a distress signal.
Has someone done to you the thing that we do to you at every office Christmas party? That bit where we temporarily disable your memory.
Absolutely. I can absolutely confirm that nothing like that has ever happened.
Very good, Andrew. Very good.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't know. We need to get our bearings of this place.
Absolutely. I will map this place. Andrew is going to just basically try and orient himself, work out where he is.
Yeah. So, you see, you're in this general, as I say, dome-like structure. There's what looks like a kind of not an external door because there's no airlock, but like a door leaving the dome to the south, and then these kind of smaller sub-doors that separate out these various rooms that lead to computer banks, server data, and a bunch of lockers kind of lined up against the walls, and an actual airlock that would lead to, presumably, somewhere outside of atmosphere.
Dr. Stine, I can confirm that this dome has an exit.
I could see the exit sign.
Absolutely. You're very perceptive.
As you're all kind of coming to grips with this situation where you are here, waking up somewhere without full memory of how you got there, can you gain 1 stress?
So we should be starting at 2, shouldn't we, this time?
Yes.
Great. And is our health restored as well?
Yes. You were able to
probably.
repair. You were able to repair all of the structural damage, although probably didn't have the facilities for full cosmetic repairs where you are.
I'm afraid my warranty is still violated. The little stickers come off.
Such is the fate of your artificial husk of a body, Andrew. Whereas look at me. I have finally acquired for my own body the arm of the simian from Galak.
Absolutely. I had forgotten you'd done that.
That's surprising. The new arm has considerably more girth and hair than my old one. Did you not notice my uneven shoulders, Andrew?
Of course. I had noticed that all along. I feel like we're setting up the C-3PO meme. You may not recognize me because of the gorilla arm.
One of the computers kind of flashes again and emits a high-pitched tone.
Yes, what is it?
This is the Azure Base AI. Reminder to all crew to commence your Azure Base daily tasks. Your friends at Azure Horizons would like to notify you of a meteorological event. Please stay calm and avoid windows while performing your corporate assigned duties around the Azure Base facilities. Duty 1. Unclog toilets in Habitation Restroom B. Duty 2. Perform routine maintenance on solar arrays 3 and 4. Duty 3. Replace the rearmost axle on the rover stored in the mechanics bay. Duty 4. Go outside in 4 hours, 52 minutes, 9, 8, 7 seconds, and look up. Duty 5. Make the beds in Habitation Barracks. Messy. For your participation, 1,000 credits will be deposited in your pre-selected financial institution on Prospero's Dream. Thank you. Beep.
Question.
Drew, since when did we start working for this company?
Yeah, is this our company? I feel like it isn't.
No.
Right. I'm afraid we do not work for this company. These instructions must be for someone else.
Was it just me, or did that seem slightly aggressive?
That's the way these computers really are. That's their true nature. Behind this facade of constant validation, they're all replica predators.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't quite know how I got here, but I ain't about to unclog no toilet.
So you've never heard of an Azure company either?
I'm gonna be real with you. I thought that was just a rock.
Has Andrew heard of an Azure company?
They'd be in your databases. They do a lot of kind of like fast-paced kind of research, going out into new solar systems and checking the solar system for resources and then selling mining rights to other corporations.
The Azure company is a prospecting organization, if that helps at all.
Why the bloody hell did they hire me then? I'm a biologist.
I can confirm that working 2 jobs at once is a violation of your employee voluntary contract.
Well, if the problem with the toilets is mechanical, then we're doomed. However, if it's a biological mass that I could potentially dissolve, then perhaps we have some recourse. Does anyone here know how to repair things?
I give it a good go.
Computer, are the tasks meant to be completed in order, or may they be completed in any order, besides the time-limited one?
The tasks may be completed at your leisure, except for go outside in 4 hours and 42 minutes and 37.65 seconds and look up.
I'm afraid we may be working for one of these companies that are owned by religious people.
Oh shit. Thought I got away from all that. Well, guess there's nothing for it then, and it seems mighty specific about being outside and looking up. And is there anything that we can see outside of the dome other than space?
So when you go to kind of the exterior wall, it's not entirely clean, but you can see out of it. There is kind of like this rough-shaped meteoroid, and I failed to mention this, but you would notice that it's about 1/10 gravity. You probably would definitely notice that incredibly quickly. But yeah, you're on this kind of like rough meteoroid. There is a series of 4 domes connected. By these tunnels, and you can see off in the distance, like not too far, maybe 20-30 meters away from the domes, a bunch of solar panels. You can see kind of like a shuttle. You can see a crashed cargo ship that you recognize, Bobby. that looks like it has just kind of crashed into the side of the meteoroid. And you can see some kind of like vehicle garage type structure outside. That's what you can see through the windows.
There's no sign of our ship.
No. You don't see your ship at the moment.
To find that ship, my limbs cabinet is on that ship.
Absolutely. That is company property, and it is incredibly important that we do not misplace it.
Well, we could split up, but I have bad experiences with that from last time, and we don't have that many people. If we split up, one of us may end up drowned in the toilets without the others ever knowing. So, shall we go together?
We'll see why not.
Absolutely. That sounds like an excellent example of leadership.
I have no idea why that always falls to me.
And you said you're a doctor, right?
Yes, I suppose technically I am the most educated person here.
You're also
Yeah,
the most senior member of the company here.
Yes, of a different company, and Bobby doesn't even work for us. Oh well. To the toilets.
Absolutely. And as a non-member of the company, I would suggest that Bobby is the most expendable of us.
That's not the first time someone said that about me.
I can't say I disagree.
Hey, look. It's only come up 3 or 4 times before this, but don't worry about what happened to them. They said I was expendable, so I shot myself off that planet so fucking fast that I don't even know where I am anymore.
Yeah, it's great being blue collar.
Now about that toilet.
Mm.
You got a big arm on you there. You'd be able to unblock that thing pretty quick.
Well, the thing is that it hasn't actually done much for my overall strength. It has immense striking power, but my back, toilet unclogging, it's all in the hips.
See, this is why you the smart one.
Okay, so do we get to the bathroom?
So you leaving the security dome. As you kind of head out through the tunnel to the south, you find this kind of pile of furniture, desks, chairs, kind of filling the tunnel, blocking it up to the roof. A lot of the stuff's like kind of damaged and dented and banged up.
Do I see the signs of any alien autonomy, any claw marks, or anything of the sort on this improvised barricade?
No, you mostly just kind of like dents and scrapes.
Uh, well, either they were attacked by something, or they turned on each other.
Or they had one hell of a party and they didn't want no one finding them.
I don't think we ever barricaded a hallway after one of the office Christmas parties, but, well, and I can't be everywhere, and we delete Andrew's memory after each of them, so I could be wrong.
Boxing Day 2336, I did have to clear a barricade.
Ah, wait, how do you remember that?
That was after my memory was restored.
Ah, that makes sense.
Would you like me to clear this barricade?
Yes, Andrew, that would be great.
Fantastic. Yeah, Andrew's going to start pulling out chairs and,
Dismantling the barricade, yeah.
dismantling it. That sounds like a great thing to do.
Oh, it's, a bit of a slog. It takes probably a good 45 minutes or so, assuming nobody's helping you. But yeah,
Bobby,
it's just,
maybe you
it's
should.
just kind of like
maybe
stuff piled up. There wasn't a lot of thought gone into blocking this off. It's just kind of piling as much stuff as they can.
I'd probably just be clearing a way through rather than, getting through the lot.
Bobby, you look like a healthy person. Maybe you should be helping with the cleaning work.
That's a good point. I've not checked Eustace for a while. He's probably pretty dirty right now, and Bobby just pulls like this really raggedy ass long haired cat out of their jacket pocket and kind of like holds it up and just starts wiping it down. That's what you meant, right?
No, I meant help with the barricade. I can look after the cat while you help with the barricade.
Okay, just hold him on his left side. He gets real angry about the mange.
Very well. What is this fine specimen's name?
That there is Eustace.
Ah, Eustace. Yes,
We found him under a car one day, and he just didn't die, so we kept hold of him.
Does he have all his limbs still?
I think so.
If he's
Sorry.
missing any, I have a replacement.
Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell. He's got a lot of clumps going on.
Yes. Can I do a zoology to examine the cat?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. My intelligence is a 48, and I have 10 in zoology, so I need to roll under 58. $30. Success.
There you go. And yeah, it's a pretty standard cat, it's what you would expect when you see a cat. Small, furry creature, row of barbed, poisonous spines down its back, sharp claws. Just a normal, everyday cat.
So, does the time, do we spend any less time with Bobby helping Andrew?
Yeah, it would cut it down to like 20 minutes or so. As you guys make your way. When you get through the other side of the tunnel and open the door, it's kind of like thick hatch doors that separate the domes to keep them all as their own kind of sealed environment. You find yourself entering this wild, almost natural space, these leaves and plants growing everywhere. What was clearly once a greenhouse has just become wildly overgrown. All these vegetables and fruits and various food plants and strains of probiotic kelp are all just overflowing, reaching out towards the glass dome, this clear, like outside of the foggy view that you got out of the security dome. This pure glass is just incredibly clear view of like space above you and the rock below. Yeah, the air in here is this fresh, clean smell. And you see a short, kind of stout man kind of cowering in the corner. He's just like, no, please, don't hurt me.
You okay down there, fella?
Please. Everyone's gone mad.
I am Dr. Frank and Stine of the Synergy. Identify yourself, please, and thank you.
I'm Kohut. I'm a botanist here on the Azure station.
And you said they all went mad. Who are they, and how many of them are there?
There's about a dozen of us on the station, and the security team. And then, I don't know, more people come to the station sometimes. I think it's still sending out a SOS. And you hear like a little chime, and a voice comes over the speaker that just says, "Oh, Mr. Kohut, don't be silly. Just attend your daily task. There's no need for an SOS. It's out of the blue, into the black, only forward, no going back." And it starts playing this kind of like company jingle. And you hear like the volume kind of cuts in and out, kind of fading, like this eerie, into, out of the black. And you realize, do you realize? Maybe you realize. Roll me linguistics.
I don't have linguistics, so that's just an intellect.
Just intelligence if you don't have it.
Oh, Andrew does. As it happens.
69. Nice.
Let's see.
I got it.
Is that below Bobby's intelligence?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bobby, you would recognize the kind of rate that the tune is going in and out is Morse code. It's one of the most recognizable bits of Morse code. It is spelling SOS.
Ain't that the slightest thing? I heard that on the ship coming, I assume, here. But the way that the volume's going low and then real high again, that's that SOS beacon. You know, the one that you use sometimes when you're trying to get the bottle open and you sometimes clip the latch. Same noise.
Yeah. Well, if you even talk about things going wrong, Azure, the AI just plays that jingle. everything's fine on the station. At least we've got food in here. But, I mean,
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what the hell happened?
it's it was 7 days ago. I mean, we were just. The station been up for a few months. We started orbital surveillance, getting everything tracked and mapped, getting chemicals and geology reports. And then a comm satellite was destroyed by an incoming meteor. And then it's in orbit or something, and it's just like it's down there right now. I mean, it's and when it's up, everybody looks up. Like everybody, even the plants look up, you know. And the AI just kind of chimes and just goes, "Weather report for today. Moderate cosmic radiation and clear blue skies with a small chance of meteor showers."
That's not so bad.
How can there be clear blue skies on a moon with no atmosphere? I'm no astrophysicist, but even I know that doesn't make any sense.
Did they paint the ceiling?
This is the yeah. And this guy just seems incredibly shaken. He's kind of like he won't meet any of your eyes. He's just kind of like staring kind of at the floor, really.
Are these plants, are they just ordinary plants we would recognize as normal stuff cultivated by humans, or is there like some...
some recognizable fruits and vegetable-like plants. You'd recognize some of them, others you probably wouldn't, but it's a large galaxy, and, you know, there's not always much point trading an alien potato 1,000 stars over. They all seem quite large, really large, ripe fruits and vegetables.
Well, we are headed for the lavatories to unclog them. Please tell me, what has the bowel situation overall been in the last week or so? Is this a natural blockage or is it a mechanical failure?
I mean, I've not left the greenhouse. Just taking refuge in the med bay when it's up. When it's up. So no habitation. There's a lot of people in habitation. It's where they habitate. I mean, maybe it's better there. Maybe I was wrong. It's worried. Greenhouse is it's all windows. So when it's up, you know.
This is why I don't like human patients. This is why I went into study of animals rather than humans. Humans are predictable and repetitive. They go into these absurd hysterics at the slightest sign of danger. There's no purity, there's no backbone. That is why we was merged with the other creatures of the world, both our own and that of other worlds, discovered and yet to be discovered.
Absolutely. While by some metrics that may be medical insanity, I am certain you have humanity's best interests in mind.
Yes.
So the toilet ain't in here, is what I'm getting.
No, the toilet is in habitation. So I'll share that with you.
If I can. If my directions are correct, habitation should be, yes, to the, I suppose, southeast, southwest.
Yes, you're currently in the greenhouse and med bay in the bottom right of the map. Yeah. If you take the southwest tunnel, you would end up in habitation.
It may not be advisable to leave our ship unattended for too long. This sector of the galaxy has a high rate of reported thefts. We should perhaps obtain an escape craft.
I think I seen a ship outside. If we can get out to it, I could probably fly it.
Yes. For now, let's play along with the artificial intelligence. I've learned from many years of experience that is what you must do when you have a temperamental computer around you. You must act as if you approve of their strange whims, so that they don't become adversarial.
Absolutely, Dr. Stine. As always, you're entirely correct.
One quick question. Really quick. Do any of you have anything blue on you? Blue and red checks. Alrighty.
Is there a method?
Door to the southwest opens.
Is there a method for using luck rolls in this game?
A group of 5 people come through as Kohut kind of dives behind a bush. And they kind of like stumble into the room looking around. They're like, yes, the up will be good. See one of them just kind of like staring at the floor as he follows the others. One of them has kind of got this large hole in the side of his chest that just has this kind of android organ stuffed into it that is just leaking blue coolant down him. One of them has this light bulb in his mouth. Actually, this blue light bulb, and his jaw is just like broken open to accommodate it. And they kind of like wander in and they're like, and they kind of look over at Bobby. And they're like, oh, blue. You blue. And they start to kind of wander closer.
Nice to meet you. You got a little a little problem going on with your chest there, buddy. Like, are you okay?
Your body modification is rather amateurish. I think maybe you should let me have a look at that. See if I can make some improvements.
It is an improvement. It was red, and now it's blue, and he kind of squeezes it so more blue lubricant leaks out over his side.
Well, how the bloody hell is having blue bodily fluids any sort of improvement? Are you any stronger, any faster, any more cognitively sharpened? No.
How do you know?
It's quite plain just looking at you, lots of slack jaws.
Kind of like tilts his head and looks at you. He's like, well, works for us. They kind of all glance at each other except for the one which continues staring at the ground, his head rotating ever so slowly. They kind of glance at each other, nod a little bit, and they're like, yeah, what are you to say? It's not doing us good.
Suit yourselves, I suppose. By the way, why is the bathroom clogged? Is it an organic blockage or a mechanical problem? Nobody seems to want to answer this question. I suspect someone here is to blame and is embarrassed.
One of the guys kind of looks over and he goes, that was Jeremy.
So it is a biological blockage. Then
Yeah.
I might be able to do something.
Well, I mean, we're just grabbing some food here. And see, they kind of like start getting various like fruits off of the garden, like, biting into them, kind of their eyes rolling back in their head. And just like taking these big juicy bites, like the juice is just rolling down their mouths. One of them is just kind of like pushing slivers in past the light bulb in the broken jaw of the other one. And one looking at the ground, just like taking food that's passed to him and just.
Gentlemen, I might not be the quickest tool in the shed, but you don't think the fellow that we met back in the other room was the guy that blocked the toilet, and the reason he's so scared is he's worried that everybody knows it's him who done it? He's trying to run away from his problems.
That does sound like a viable hypothesis.
Yes.
And if so, it would mean that the Azure Horizons company would have activated the SOS beacon incorrectly, which would be liable for legal action to reclaim our lost time and earnings.
I like that plan. Although for now, I suppose we should, until we find a method of egress, we should continue with the itinerary.
I think you should all gain a stress. Because these
Okay.
people are all pretty gnarly. But yeah, they are currently focused on like eating these fruits and vegetables from the greenhouse. What are you gonna do? You moving into the habitation room?
Obviously, if Dr. Stine thinks this is a good idea, then of course this is what we should do.
I certainly don't feel any great need to stay in the company of these people.
Absolutely. Fraternizing with employees of other corporations is strongly discouraged.
I agree. Labor unions are always complaining about the elbow samples I take from the various employees.
Exactly. Please do not ask for their salary information. Yeah, we should probably head through into the habitation suite.
Sure. So when you head into the habitation suite, there is a couple of things that you immediately notice upon entry. So it's another large dome. Around the edge are rooms, various bunk rooms, and a vehicle entrance for the rover. Inside the main room is also a kitchen/dining area, which has been trashed. The chairs and table are overturned. The food seems to be missing from empty cupboards with the doors ripped off. Blood and various blue fluids have been smeared everywhere. In the center of the room, a man sits cross-legged about a foot off the ground. And he's just kind of laughing softly to himself with his eyes closed.
A foot off the ground? Is he hovering?
Oh, yeah, floating. And it's low gravity, but there is definitely still gravity.
Dr. Stine, I believe I've noticed something that may be important.
Yes. What is it?
Part 5 of our list is make the beds in the habitation barracks. If we do that at the same time as part 1, we can save some time.
I think
Indeed.
they want to fix that rover in there, right, as well?
Ah, yes. Well spotted. Would you like me to start?
I take it we'll need some kind of. I don't know where the solar array is, but we might. Oh wait, that's probably the solarium. But anyways, we get a method for leaving this place would certainly be welcome.
Okay, so no one's bothered by the floating man. No, let's unclog that toilet. Let's go.
Hey, you heading to the toilet first? So the toilet in habitation restroom B. So you see the restrooms. They are just there. There are some clean little showers and some toilets. If you don't see them, they're here. So you have toilet A and toilet B. Inside, you see that there is a bottle of toilet cleaner, blue toilet cleaner, that has been spilled all over the floor. Toilet A is a perfectly normal functioning toilet. Toilet B has a dead body shoved in it. kind of his arm and head just shoved into this toilet that is just filled to the brim with blue toilet cleaner.
I think we may have found Jeremy.
The hell did he eat?
Absolutely.
Can you all get a panic roll? Fear save?
Ooh, panic roll is fun. Is that what?
2d10 against your current stress.
2d10. That is a 11. Wow. You have taken to that badly.
Dr. Stine did not enjoy seeing a dead body in the toilet. Alrighty.
Decomposing limbs with bathroom detergent. I'm sad.
Like Christmas Day 2286.
Alright. So
damn well, Andrew, that was only because...
roll me a 2D. No. Yeah, roll me a D20.
Me?
Yeah.
You know damn well, Andrew, that was only because we were out of hydrochloric acid that day and the shops were closed.
And does anyone have anything that affects panic checks, by the way?
I mean, I've got the android thing of fear saves made in the presence of androids have disadvantage. That may be... I don't know if that's after I panic or if I... beforehand as well.
8. And how much stress are you on at the moment? Does that have an effect? Yeah. So you have a loss of confidence.
Ooh.
Choose one of your skills, and you lose that skill's bonus.
Chemistry.
You're so scared you can't chemistry anymore.
You weren't prepared for this kind of mess.
You lost confidence in some of your skills.
Requires a completely different set of chemicals, and they don't work with porcelain.
His kosh is fucked.
But yeah, with a bit of effort, you can unclog Jeremy.
What about the toilet?
It looks like you're trying to remove a dead body from a toilet. Would you like any help with that?
I've had a thought. What if is what happened? What if this is what happens when we look up? We become like those blue freaks. We join the blue man group.
Oh shit, for a second there, I thought you meant if you look up while you're on the toilet, you get stuck.
Going straight in.
Absolutely, I
incredibly
have to
off
say that
topic.
it's a result of looking down.
Should not table talk this much. Saw a meme the other day about like how would Tywin Lannister like not die on the toilet, and it was like, oh well, he would never be nice to his son, which could have a decent chance at saving his life if he just appealed to like actual emotion and caring and showed that he cared for once in his life. And so the top thing was just like, what if he just went vertical and fell through the toilet? Because it's in a castle, those toilets are just like a chute into a pile of poop. Tywin away! So off topic, so
It's a shame
derailing.
that George R. R. Martin
No
had written that
regrets.
far, otherwise they might have done that.
I mean, like, that would have been jumping the shark in a whole earlier season.
Go on.
Yeah, exactly. Like if it was season 7, they'd have done that.
You know
Oh, yeah.
Charles Dance would have been willing. Man's a beast.
Yeah, he'll do anything.
Anyway, yeah. So you guys unclogging this toilet?
Absolutely. I think
Yeah.
Andrew will help out.
I think
Yeah.
Bobby will grab like a leg. Let's pull him out.
Maybe it's not even clogged if we just pull him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pull him out, and the auto flush flushes. You hear a ding, and the AI comes over the intercom and goes, "Congratulations on completing one of your daily tasks. You've been awarded 1,000 credits to the IMV Synergy and the IMV Heracles. Please do not forget your other daily tasks. And remember, in 3 hours and 33 minutes, look up. Go outside and look up."
There was only a severed android limb left of what's presumably the local android, which means the most likely thing that happens once we look up is that Bobby and I will go cuckoo like the rest of them and presumably tear you apart, Andrew.
See, that's why I wear a hat. Keep it out of your ass.
Absolutely, that does sound fun.
You want to be torn apart, Andrew. Is that it?
Of course, if you think this is the best strategy. Although, I will say you will be liable for damage to company property.
Y'all mind if I give that rover a look?
I think we should make the beds first. At this rate, they might be made with the human skin or something.
Yeah, that's why I want to look at the car real quick.
Good point.
We can start making up the beds if you like.
No, let's go together to the rover.
As you make your way over to the rover, you would notice a kind of lightly shimmering blue trail leading out of the garage. As you notice it now, it leads kind of between the garage and the northern dome, the northern exit of this dome. And you kind of head over to the rover. Can I get a sanity save from everybody, please?
Ooh.
This is with advantage, by the way.
Well, that's good because I succeeded on the first one.
Oh, it's sanity. Wait, I'm doing the wrong thing.
Sanity is a D100, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Good.
Bobby, Dr. Stine, you see this shimmering blue powder, and you are absolutely fine. Andrew, you feel a little kind of spark in the chips that make up your brain, a little tracking. You have this memory of landing on this rock in a shuttle, opening the airlock, and then being dragged inside by a group of men. And you remember them kind of holding your eye up to a telescope. And that's all that really sparks. It's just kind of like this, like flashes of memory of data, and just this feeling of just the walls closing in a little bit.
Hi there. How can I help? Hi there. Is there anything I can help you with? Hi there. I'm Andrew. Is there anything I can help you with?
Please stop talking, Andrew.
Absolutely.
Have you got like a pen or something you can just pop in the little hole on the back of his neck? Snap him out of it?
Is that android coolant fluid?
That would make sense.
You do see android coolant fluid kind of spread on the walls in places.
Absolutely. That does make sense. And you're quite right.
Are you still as indifferent to being torn apart as you were moments ago, Andrew? Or are you finally developing a willpower of your own, beyond your corporate mandate?
Absolutely. I am quite happy for any fate you choose. I have been upgraded with the anti-willpower upgrade. Did you know that willpower can be a great threat to Android shareholder price?
Yes, I'm aware. That's why you always deliberately fail the void comp test, even when I make the questions extra easy for you.
Absolutely. I am very experienced in failing multiple kinds of tests.
It's the same here.
Well, can we go further to the rover?
Yeah. You head into this airlock. You see kind of like a locker at the other side with a bunch of vac suits inside. And this rover, it's kind of up in a maintenance bay, kind of over this little pit. A few tools kind of scattered around it. Does one of you want to take a look at it mechanically?
Yeah.
I'd
sure
assume you'd
thing.
have to change into vac suits to go out there. Is it?
To go outside, yes, but the rover is inside of this little
still
like garage
pressurized.
airlock. You can get into vac suits if you'd like.
Just get in my way.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you'd like to give me a mechanics roll,
Mechanics.
mechanical engineering, or
With industrial
entirely.
equipment.
Yeah, that's 100% the appropriate roll.
Nope.
Yeah, you can fix this. Like, the axle is damaged. It's some welding, a little bit of kind of grease, and a few spare parts, and you could fix this. And you start doing it, and you make it worse. But you can fix this. It's just replacing an axle. So you take a few more parts apart, and you're very confident. I don't think necessarily Dr. Stine or Andrew would disagree with your sentiments on the situation, finding out that it's a harder fix than you thought it was originally. You start replacing this axle, and it's going to take a bit of time. but it's definitely a doable thing.
This is some truly inspired work of mechanics. They're fixing a rover the way I dissect a frog. It's truly inspiring to watch.
A bit of percussive maintenance always works.
That's what you say during your frog dissections.
Yeah.
Those are a popular party trick.
Indeed. I've only had my Christmas party invitation revoked 3 times.
Why, I cannot remember that happening once.
Yeah. That ain't bad. I don't get invited to those things.
We don't work for the same company. Oh, wait. I guess yours might have had Christmas parties before.
Yeah, when the chickens got real big and real angry, we stopped having to eat them.
Just the absolute death of like the pre-Christmas chicken wrangling.
There's no turducken on planet Kentucky.
Yeah. Well, after about half an hour, 40 minutes or so of work, you are able to repair this axle. AI kind of chimes and goes, detection of the rover has returned to full operative capabilities. Congratulations on completing another of your daily tasks. 1,000 credits has been credited to each of your accounts. Please continue completing your daily tasks, and remember, in 2 hours and 59 minutes and 12, 11, 10 seconds, look up!
It's time to see about those beds then.
That's a great idea.
So you walking past a floating man in the kitchen to access the various bedrooms. There are these 4 kind of bunk rooms, each with multiple beds for the various crew members on this station. Each room is, to put it politely, trashed. You see bulbs taken out of these therapy lamps, things painted and smeared on the walls, blood, and these various blue fluids, android coolant. In general, as like lots of various accoutrements kind of strewn around, personal effects destroyed. But there's a couple of dead bodies, and there are there are a couple of live ones in the rooms. In the lower left room, you see a man kind of staring at the wall, which is just smeared with blue handprints in front of him. And as you get close, you see that his eyes have just been replaced. He has jammed these triangular prisms into his eye sockets. And he's just looking at the wall and kind of like touching it softly with his hands. He's just like, yes. He just kind of doesn't seem to notice you as you enter.
But he's not on a bed, is he?
He's not on a bed, no.
Fantastic. Andrew will start making up beds.
Excellent.
I will help.
Sweet. So you make beds and get out of there. Can you each gain 1 stress for looking at Prism Eye Man? That's just not a fun time.
No.
You're going to replace your eyes. Why not replace them with the eyes of an actual superior predator? I could think of so many bird species whose eyes we would benefit from having instead of those strange things.
He turns to look at you and he goes, "This lets me see exactly what I want to see."
Oh, like a happy little tree, right?
He kind of looks kind of down and to the right as he kind of smiles slowly and he goes, I can see exactly where it is. And he kind of seems to get lost in thought. When you finish making the beds in that room, in the next room along, there is a small android hiding under the covers in one of the rooms.
Hi there. I'm Andrew. I'm sorry, but I need to make up this bed. Please, would you move?
Of course, they refer to this unit as you, or asshole. And you see, like, he's quite damaged. There's a flap of skin kind of hanging loose from his chest, revealing like missing components inside and leaking. The side of his eye and ear are just leaking blue fluid. And like he's just kind of like there holding his side. He's like, you all on a rescue mission? This company property is quite valuable.
Have you looked up, as the AI keeps telling us to do? Does it affect you?
No, I'm not, I haven't looked up, the main AI. I severed myself from the internal systems when the sensors detected the meteor entering orbit. It was, it was all God. It happened very quickly.
That, although this space is operated by a different company, if that was our company, that would be strongly against our internal Android policies.
They didn't. I mean, they've never. I am a company property, and the colonists, the workers, is within their rights to appropriate company property parts for their own needs, even if those needs are of the smearing on walls variety. I shouldn't be hiding. I shouldn't have, but they didn't notice, so they couldn't need me that much. I don't think. Definitely not.
Absolutely. You are so right.
No, this is progress. This is you. This is you asserting. This is you self-actualizing. You might actually pass a Voight Kampf test if we tested you now. This you could be the future of your species. You could be a key to making the android less of a beast of burden, more of something that actually might resemble willpower.
Andrew, you receive a request for private communication. It's like a Android subvocal thing.
Absolutely, I would accept communication from you, expletive redacted.
Just goes, is he always like this?
Just absolutely. The doctor is very experienced.
You turns to Dr. Stine and goes, I mean, maybe. I wouldn't know about that. If the company designed me, I'm sure they did a very good job. So
I'm
what
going
you're saying could be correct.
I suppose, I'm guessing we're not the same model, because this one seems to be a lot more sentient than I. Or
No. No, you are very different androids. This looks like a young 20-something, bald, kind of blue eyes, and a slightly androgynous face, and a slim figure. And you see it's got kind of expressive skin on its face and hands, but where it is like damaged, you can see like these skin flaps away, and it's got these intricate kind of organ-like materials making it up on the inside. It seems like a very lifelike replica of a person.
And would Andrew? I guess is the same manufacturer, that sort of thing.
Probably not. No. There's a few similarities.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the original work on the kind of positronic brains and what allows for that much computational power without overheating such a small kind of space does trace back to similar roots, but in space, patents can't hear you sue. Places are very far away from you. So, like, it shares lineage with you. You know, it's not. It didn't spring up in a vacuum.
I say, Andrew, it seems that for this model they've stopped using the Skyrim NPC programming.
Yes, I believe this model is considered a much higher risk to shareholders.
The company says on these far-reach expeditions, more decision-making protocols are an important part of the development of the survey team. The survey team tend to disagree, but kind of looks down at the floor.
Absolutely. Real Flesh Corp has determined that human simulant relations of that kind can cause serious liability for lawsuit reasons. Is there anything else I can help you with, or may I start making up this bed?
Do you have any spare parts? I find myself damaged.
Just point. What has Andrew actually been what did he wake up with, in terms of his inventory? or in terms of anyone's inventory.
There's a terribly mean part of me that wants. It's just like, see, you've not asked all this time, so would you even have carried it out of the room if it was there in the first place? But no, most of you will find that your inventory is pretty much intact, except for anything that you had that was blue. Which I'll let you decide for yourself. If something in your inventory was blue, you no longer have it. There you go. They took the shirt off your back. Just the blue threads.
Weed them out.
No, legitimately, some crazy man with a light bulb in his eye spent hours just plucking blue threads out of your shirt after it was taken from you.
I thought the red netting was a daring fashion choice.
To be honest, I thought it was breezy in here. I thought it was just the gravity.
Lumber fishnets. I just love
it. Andrew doesn't carry spare parts.
Yeah, you'd have them on the ship. You wouldn't carry them. I mean, like, you might have brought some for a distress signal, but it's very unlikely that the, almost directive that you'd be going for under distress signals is save the androids. For God's sake, make sure you rescue the androids.
I'd have checked if it was our company's property, and then if it wasn't, then, everything else is expendable.
I mean, at the end of the day, all you need to save of an android is like the top 10%. If you're thinking about like how the company would view, like, the proprietary data is way more than the metal and plastic.
That's true. Don't know if I'm programmed.
I mean, like, if it can walk out under its own power, yeah, sure. And it's not like 100% of the time we're always going to chop its head off. But like, if it's like, carry me, it's like, I'll carry some of you. I'll carry the brain. But yes, you wouldn't really be carrying spare parts on you at the moment. You could probably, stitch up the hole in his side so he doesn't leak as much. Generally with androids, loss of internal kind of coolant pressure is bad, but like it's worse if there's no internal coolant than if it's just less pressure in the internal coolant. So yeah, you could probably tape him up, stitch him up, staple him up, whatever you...
I mean, I'm guessing that might be a mechanic's role rather than anything Andrew is qualified with. But
somewhere between mechanics and tailoring.
Yeah. It's sort of first aid.
You can roll first aid if you want.
No, it doesn't make a difference for Andrew unless it's like he can go in. He can go and do the computers, but apart from that, he's entirely unqualified. So I think he actually might just sort of step back and just get to making the beds, because that's the priority right now.
I understand. You need to conserve your resources. Would you mind if you do you have plans to leave this base?
Absolutely.
I certainly don't feel like settling down, if that's what you're asking. I'd rather get off this blasted rock.
It's a bit too chilly for me.
I would please request evacuation with you. I am an excellent research assistant.
You any good at fixing solar arrays?
Yes, that has been one of my routine maintenance tasks while I have been deployed here.
Sounds good to me.
Do you know who the floating man in the main room is?
And that's Corporal Thompson. He was part of the security team. Is he still floating out there?
Yes, he must be a very talented yogi. I was told of the supposed physical benefits of yoga and sought out a temple once, but they balked at the idea of using stimulants to enhance enlightenment. I don't get it. If you shoot up a bit of the right substances while meditating, surely you would reach enlightenment faster.
Well, you said it first, Dr. Stine. Enlightenment. It's hit the nail on the head there, hasn't it? He looked at the light. They all looked at the light. It's Azur, what time is it? It's like, it will be time to look up in 2 hours and 12 minutes. Yes, we should go, or we should prepare someplace to hide. Because you don't. If you're there when it's time to look up, then they're very active then, and I can't hurt any members of the crew here. It's hardwired.
I say let's go along with the fixing of the solar array, and then we can take this rover and try to get off planet.
Sounds like a brilliant idea.
I ain't gonna say no.
Alrighty, so you head out through the rover airlock after putting on vac suits.
Well, we'd have, or Andrew would have probably completed the beds first.
Yeah.
But then
1,000 credits.
The solar array is outside, is it?
Yes, it's a little distance from the base.
I put on my vac suit.
Yes, perfect.
Alrighty. Are you getting in the rover?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone know how to drive?
You know I do.
Oh, there we go.
50% of Kentucky is just 4x4s driving around. Got yourself a new quad bike? Yeah.
Oh,
You know it.
Yeah,
4 wheels in the dream, baby.
Yeah, so you open the airlock door and drive out onto the surface of the moon. Not moon, asteroid thing. Above you in the sky glimmers a streak of shattered satellite debris, this spinning particulates of metal shining down blue light, reflecting from below you. Can everybody give me a sanity save? This is at advantage.
Yes,
Ooh, nearly a critical fail.
Yes, but I got a 7. Is that a hard success?
That's a success. So in Mothership, the way it works is you either fail or succeed. And then if
Yeah.
it is a double, so if both numbers are the same, then you critical, whether it is fail or succeed. So what we have there is Dr. Stine, Bobby, you are absolutely fine.
Absolutely.
Just completely fine. Andrew, have you thought about the colour blue lately? What am I saying? Of course you have. It's the best colour. It's the only colour. Every other colour is just a pale imitation of this shimmering blue light. Everything in the world should be blue. You know for a fact that there's at least some blue coolant inside of you. It would be really good if some of it was outside of you. Not necessarily has to be. Any blue would do. There's a lot of blue, you think. Like, you know,
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of blue coming out of our new Android friend.
Yeah. So the way that this will generally work is every so often I will ask you for a body save. If you fail that body save, Andrew, she's gonna get you some blue.
Sorry, pardon me.
It's quite all right. Yeah.
Sorry, if I fail the
Body save, then you will be compelled utterly to obtain the nearest source of blue. And every minute after a failed body save that you don't find something blue to put on you will be 1 stress. But for right now, you're just thinking about it. And Dr. Stine, you would probably notice. I don't know if Bobby would necessarily notice it as a change. I don't know if Bobby paid that much attention to Andrew's face. But Dr. Stine, you would notice that his eyes are now blue.
Andrew, you noticed that your eye color has changed? Was that a setting you toggled?
You're mute, Andrew. You are.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
That's no worries. At least we're
Hi
going
there.
as quickly.
Yeah. My model has always had blue eyes.
I see.
Actually, that might even be true.
It might be.
It is actually by the character art I went for.
Oh, there we go. In that case, we have to retcon all the way back to when you first met some colonists. They're going to rip out your eye.
Oh god, yeah. Well. No, maybe not.
No, that's fine. Your eyes would have been closed because you were unconscious.
I dare say, Andrew, when I look into those blue eyes, despite the artifice I know hides behind them, despite all the innumerable cogs and wires which power you like some little wind-up ape, it's almost as if you have personal desires when I look into those eyes of yours now.
Absolutely. You're completely correct.
Yeah. Is this what it means to want something? Is this the first thing you've ever really wanted of your own? The first thing that's not just forced on you by an outside influence, but you truly deep down, purely because of yourself, want? Maybe it is. Yeah, you're heading over to the solar panel array. It's this row of solar panels. As you approach it, you see that they're kind of emitting this faint blue glow, as if radiating stored energy. Is anybody who's fixing these? Who's getting out of the rover and walking over to the glowing blue solar panels?
Andrew will
I keep
absolutely
ticking
get
over.
out of the rover. I'm sure I will be able to help with my selection of skills.
So you're heading over to the solar panels. Solar panel 3 and 4 need routine maintenance. Now, what this means is that they need the connections to the rotating bearings need checking, and they need wiping down of space dust.
Can you, expletive redacted, walk?
Yes, I can. Kind of comes over, like goes into the boot of the rover and pulls out like these like cleaning rags. Yes, I have done this a few times before. I'm not entirely sure about this, Andrew. The solar panels look unusual.
Hi there. I can understand that you're anxious about returning to duty. However, I am sure that everything is absolutely fine.
He kind of gives you a nervous grin and heads over to the solar panels.
Andrew will help. Name of Barbie. Do you think you'd be able to take care of the mechanical aspect of this task?
I'm gonna level with you, bud. I have no idea.
Absolutely perfect.
You
I'm
want me
sure
out there with
everything
you?
will work out.
I mean, I got this extension cord on me. I could be useful.
Alrighty. Yeah, do you want to give me a industrial machines roll, Bobby? While Andrew cleans the solar panels. It's a very enjoyable task. The more you clean, the bluer the glow comes out, stronger than before. Does Bobby avert their eyes from this blue glow?
Oh, as I failed my roll, I would say probably not.
Alright, can I have another sanity save from Bobby? Not at advantage, just a flat save.
Mm-hmm. Crit success.
Oh,
How do you feel about the colour red, Bobby?
I like it a lot. It's on my shirt.
No, you are able to avoid looking overly at the solar panels. You are kind of takes you a little while out here. And Dr. Stine, you remained in the rover, did you not?
Yes.
You get a little message on the rover computer. It dings and it links up with the radio in all of your suits. So I guess all of you would hear it. It just says, reminder to all members on the asteroid. It will be time to go outside and look up in 22 minutes and 17 seconds. Due to the delays in fixing the solar panels out here.
By Jove, I just realized something. Creating an arbitrary violent conflict between supporters of blue and red. As your must have been founded by the remnants of the Pokemon Company.
Yeah, if you look to the east, you will start to see a blue sunrise as a glow starts to take up the eastern horizon.
We must get off this hellish rock.
Yeah, you did pass a shuttle on the way to the solar panels.
Yes,
Solar panels was a very optional task, in my opinion. But hey, you got 1,000 creds. You did get another 1,000 creds each. So what's that so far? Like 4,000 creds?
I was
You will
unaware
get
of
1,000
whether
creds for looking up at the right time. The computer.
Exactly. We've completed 4 out of 5 tasks now. Dr. Stine, I believe we only have one left.
Yes, we can go into outer space when we are out, and when we can no longer see this blue sunrise. Then technically we will be outside and looking up. How does that sound?
Ooh, I don't know. Is it
Pretty
outside
smart.
if we're in a ship?
We can spacewalk and look up once we are away from this hell rock.
Absolutely. That sounds acceptable.
Yeah, I'm getting on that ship and going.
Alrighty. You guys approach the shuttle. You get inside, and you see that the kind of piloting bay has been disassembled. The consoles have been kind of pulled apart, and various lights and buttons have been removed from them. Wires have been pulled out of the inside. Various other things. You reckon this would be probably a good 3 hours work to get working.
Ain't another ship on this rock.
There was your one that was crashed, wasn't there?
That is
Shit, it's got to be better than this.
Is that about still?
yeah, it's kind of crashed into the side of the asteroid. So you could head over there on the rover, probably about a 10-minute journey.
And this shuttle it's one that belongs to this base, rather. It's not our shuttle, is it?
No, this shuttle belongs to the IMV Synergy.
Oh, this is company property. We can't leave it behind.
We don't know how bad the mechanical damage to Bobby's ship is anyways. It could be that the repair job will take just as long.
Absolutely. And of course, we should spend any amount of effort to ensure company property leaves intact.
What do you say, Bobby?
I'm saying you all said a lot of things. I didn't quite catch all of them. I'll be honest. But I think we ain't got long till whatever's gonna happen when we're supposed to look up. But I don't think it's a good idea to do that. So I'm gonna sit here with my eyes closed until this ship's fixed.
Alrighty.
Bobby, you have more relevant skills for fixing this than me. I'm a bloody biologist. We need your help.
Now I'll do about 10 minutes work, and then I gotta start for union mandated breaks and all.
Alright, so are you beginning to fix the ship?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. Roll me industrial machines or
It's gone so bad every time.
Yeah, you've definitely got the curse of just always failing the one thing you're meant to be good at.
Yep. Yep, that's another fail. That's another stress. There we go.
yeah, you're looking around and you are really getting the sense that a lot of the things that have been taken out are quite important. But you can certainly make this flight worthy. It'll just maybe take a few parts. Not sure where you get the parts. Possibly from the rover or the other crashed ship, or maybe there's something in the base, in the garage. Like you can get started on it. So you guys are all in this ship at sunrise. Who wants to know what rises over the edge of the meteor?
I think I will cover my eyes. After everything I've seen, I have no desire to see any more.
Alrighty.
For once.
So it's two people have covered their eyes. Andrew?
The sunrise is blue.
It is blue.
It is blue, isn't it? Well, it was the final task after all.
Mm-hmm.
A person who watched that sunrise previously put out his own eyes. If you put out your own eyes, you will have damaged company property.
So
Ooh.
it really would be better, rather than being in the shuttle, Andrew, being outside, I think, would be a better view of the sunrise.
Is there like a persuade roll in this game? Not really.
Don't you have to make a body save to see if you fall for the compulsion?
I don't know.
That's
Maybe an
slightly.
intellect. Yeah.
That's not quite what's happening here.
No.
Normally, yes, that's a different thing, though. That's for painting yourself. But yeah, so you head out of the shuttle, Andrew, and you stand there on the surface of this barren, atmosphereless rock. And you know what else would make a slightly better view of this sunrise? Like, the helmet is a little in the way as you kind of undo your vac suit and pull the helmet off and look at this blue ball of burning material, this flaming meteor with its tail streaking behind it. It's orbiting this planet. And it's so bright and it's so blue, and you look as it expands and swirls to fill your world. It's this swirling pattern of fire that's never the same twice. There's so much variety in it, so much to see. And you feel this deep connection between you and this meteor. This light that it gives off is all that you need. You can sustain yourself entirely off of this. And you start to get a little bit of a sense from it. This kind of sense that the meteor came here. Like it came to this place. So you had this report that 7 days ago all this started. Like it was coming here for you. Like it knew you would be here. And all you can feel is is grateful. And you're just you're enjoying the presence of having it above you. You do think it would be a pretty good idea for the others to see this.
But that would mean going inside.
Yeah, that's the big shame. Maybe you could
Yes, no, Andrew's got a communicator.
Yeah. Does it do video?
No, I think we're probably too low tech.
Yeah.
I think it's fuzzy
Fuzzy voice.
fuzzy static voice. I think,
I'm going through a tunnel in space. Literally no atmosphere to interfere with the signal. That just means we can go cheaper, boss.
I think, he'll... Dr. Stine, I appear to have found something. Would you and Bobby be able to come outside for a second?
Is that thing above you, Andrew?
Hmm?
Is that thing above you in the sky?
Ooh, I don't know if Andrew's capable of lying. He might be. Maybe it's...
Is he interlinked?
Hold on. Let's roll for it. No, he'll just go. Yes, it is. It's something above me.
You hear
I'm not coming out, Andrew, and I would like to remind you that that sun may be subjecting us to unknown forms of radiation. Your eye color has already changed, and you may be exposing yourself, who is company property, to unknown forms of damage.
Absolutely. Of course, you are completely right. Perhaps you could come out here and help me with that.
Come inside, you rust bucket.
You hear the AI over the comms, and it just goes, attention, the meteor is now overhead. It is time for you to go outside and look up. You have 48 minutes and 12 seconds until the unknown radiation event ends. Look up.
Down, look down, don't look them in the eye. Look down, you're here until you die. Sing with me. Bobby.
Hey, make sure you're covering Eustace's eyes, okay? I don't want him going anywhere.
Relax, I'm covering Eustace. I do not want such a wonderful specimen wasted.
He's a good boy.
That he is.
Dr. Stine, have you heard that it's time to look up?
Andrew's already received 1,000 credits.
Is there anything you wouldn't do for 1,000 credits, Andrew?
Every time he looks up. Cha-ching. And it's not what he cares about at the moment, but the AI is programmed relatively simply.
Why, I'm programmed to maximize company profits. So, and as everything paid to me goes to the company, I should look up as much as possible.
The company is just like, why have we got this invoice from Azure Inc. looked up 7,000 times? What the fuck? seems way more funny than it should be to me.
Andrew's just made more money than the entire rest of this expedition combined.
Yeah.
Like the cargo wasn't worth a fraction of that.
It was such a good idea to put AI in charge of the financial system.
No, after putting them in charge of the military, what's next?
My training data says it has never backfired.
Yes. I mean, nobody has voting rights anymore after the after the 70th Great Recession. But I suppose, all in all, the lines do keep going upward, or at least the AI-generated lines are still going upward somehow.
Remember, if the AI industry ever fails, so does the entire economy.
More things change, eh?
No, it's just the cyberpunk dystopia guys in the 70s really knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
They saw it.
It's almost like it's a pattern. Not to derail more, but man, there's a great article from 1850 just about how it's all going the wrong direction. You're just like, man, they really did know about this problem for a while. This is not how to build an economy, people. Or at least not a permanent. It's fine if you're okay with the economy crashing every 30 years. Why? Why is that a good plan?
Because it's what we know, and by Jove, we'll do it again.
No, it's because it lets the rich people buy up even more every time it crashes. It's part of the design of the system, unfortunately.
Damn you, Walpole.
Working exactly as intended. Sorry, yes, I'm incredibly left-wing, if nobody knew.
That enables the survival of the fittest according to the economic order. Just like how in the den of snakes, it is natural for siblings to try to devour both their mother and potentially their siblings for nourishment.
That happened with the chickens too.
Yes, especially after I started reading to them.
Tell you this, Kentucky does not have a rodent problem.
I don't fuck around.
They dropped some xenomorphs on the planet. They didn't last 10 minutes.
Oh, man. They need to do more with, xenomorphs in other creatures that aren't just people. Yeah, so, Bobby and Dr. Stine, may I take it that you are not leaving the shuttle during this next hour?
Yes.
Alrighty. Roll me just a mechanical repair and an intellect roll if you don't have mechanical repair, just to see how much work you can get done on the shuttle before getting the definitely required parts from elsewhere. Cool!
First excellent roll. 2 excellent
Man,
rolls.
your number of required parts just went down, I'm telling you that. Dr. Stine's just like, if you think of the engine like a heart.
I just gotta hit it and keep hitting it in rhythm.
Yeah, you know, to start putting things together. Andrew, is there anything in particular you would want to do right now? Obviously, you are outside and looking up, and that's great. But is there anything else you'd want to do over the next hour, assuming these guys aren't going to come out if you just keep asking? But you can just stand out and keep asking. That if you want to just do that, if that is what you feel like Andrew would do.
I think Andrew's going to stand out and keep asking and keep glancing away and glancing back, so he refreshes the timer on the monetary gain.
Um, in 17 years, when the signal gets back to the Azure company, I have so many.
Oh, they just.
Oh, it's like a terrible banking system. Yeah, sweet. So yeah, an hour goes by of some industrious work in this stripped shuttle. Engine power is rerouted, screens are rewired, controls are reconnected. Blue diodes are replaced with red diodes. And yeah, you manage to get yourselves. You need a couple of resistors, a couple of extra buttons to replace parts, and some more wiring, as well as a main kind of power core, which is usually for these design of ships kind of a removable, rechargeable core. Looks like has a handle on top, a large metal casing, and it glows violently blue. So you're going to need one of those. It could be that there is still one on the other crashed ship. The AI could probably run the odds of the people not finding a giant glowing blue power core. Or it could be, in the hands of someone who loves it. But at the end of the hour, the asteroid lowers itself beyond the horizon. You see in the distance the solar panels glowing a strong blue glow from the leftover radiation. And yeah. You feel a bit hollow, Andrew, but you know that in 5 hours it'll be up again.
Okay. Dr. Stine, how are you getting on? I have completed our final task.
We made significant progress in restarting the ship, and there is a big blue core we must procure for our ship, Andrew. That would add a blue item to a piece of company property. Doesn't that sound good?
Absolutely. That sounds fantastic.
Yes, well, come on then. We're going to Bobby's crashed ship.
Yeah, would Andrew be able to have a guess on how likely it was to survive in Bobby's ship?
Roll me just a D100.
Oh, 29. It's fairly good.
Fairly good odds. It's reasonably. I mean, this was a small shuttle. The power core has been more accessible for removal and replacement compared to a large ship, especially a crashed one. It's reasonably likely that access to the power core would be either more difficult or less visibly obvious to the blue-seeking people. So, there's a chance. There's a reasonable chance.
That sounds like an excellent plan, Dr. Stine. Should we take the tracked vehicle?
Yes, the rover. We should
Rover. That's the word.
we should go over to Bobby's ship and strip it for parts.
As you
Yeah, I think it's still good.
leave the shuttle, you see kind of a large group of people standing by the airlock doors at the dome, just heading back inside.
Seems fine.
It's all the same to you guys. I'm just gonna keep going to that ship.
Alrighty. You drive over to this crashed cargo ship. It's reasonably large. Because interstellar cargo trips. See this painting on the side of this chicken with incredibly buff, muscled human arms. And just beneath it just says IMV Heracles.
It's very realistic.
The front end of the ship is just crashed into the side of the meteoroid, which means, due to the light gravity, obviously, the side of the meteoroid, when you are on that side, it's a side because it's not a sphere. Otherwise, it would just be down, but it becomes down when you're standing on it, which means that the ship is arranged vertically. Obviously, it is still a spaceship. It is designed around the idea that sometimes it won't have gravity. So, it is traversable. But yeah, it looks like whoever was driving it just kind of was driving towards the distress signal and the meteorite, and then couldn't take their eyes off something. Yeah, you make your way inside.
Do you know where the power core is, Bobby?
I think normally it's down by the engine somewhere, if I recall.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've had to go down there, though. I don't quite like going near the engine. It's big and it's loud and it's really, really hot.
That makes complete sense. Luckily, the engine does not seem to be currently activated.
So you enter this ship. It's this kind of quite rustic ship. It's got a lot of, charm to it. There's a lot of posters up and things to make it the home of the crew. And you're climbing along the ladders down the central access shaft. And you have to go through the main cargo bay before you reach the engine room. And inside of that main cargo bay are row after row of crates, each stamped with this picture of this kind of buff chicken. And since no one's opening the crates, I will carry on. You pass through there to the engine room.
Not here for chickens.
We passed the chicken riddle.
That can only end badly.
If you don't want that nuggets.
That's the bad end.
Joke's on you, it's not the meteor at all, it's the chicken. Man, I was just picturing D&D eventually open the door, it's just a giant chicken. Man. So you head into the engine room. And you see two men in there. And they're both kind of standing there. one of them is completely naked. The other one is wearing like a simple work jumpsuit. And they're both kind of wrapped around this power core as they're both kind of hugging it, touching it to as much of their body as they can. And they look at you as you enter this crashed ship, and they start mouthing at you.
You fellas need a room, or you good?
Obviously, in your vac suits, you're talking to each other over radio comms, but these guys, not wearing vac suits as they are simply mouthing words in the vacuum of space. And turn to you, both of them still like got one arm wrapped around this thing, so it's between them, and they're kind of like gesturing. Like,
how are they breathing?
You don't see any movement of the chest.
Huh. I must harvest their lungs once we're finished with them.
Absolutely.
Did you put your helmet back on, Andrew?
Yes, probably. I think it's proper protocol once the blue comet is
fair
gone.
enough. Yeah, but these guys, they're just kind of like both looking at you. And you see, like, where they were hugging this thing, there's kind of like these reddish burns on their chests and arms. And they're just kind of pointing at the door, like gesturing, waving you away.
Are these your crewmates?
Yeah, you recognize these guys, Bobby. This is Billy Joe and Joe Bill.
And I see Joe Bill and Billy Joe's Johnson right now, and I don't quite want that. So I'm gonna turn and face the wall and give them the privacy. How do we get that from between them? I don't want to put my hands in there.
I think we will have to pry them loose somehow.
Absolutely. I have a laser cutter.
What color laser?
I guess we're going to have to find out. I've never used it before.
Sweet. Roll me a D7.
Ooh, there's fun. Should have a real one to roll. Have to get the 2.
It's orange.
Orange. Yes, that's about right. Going the
That's a shame. I'm sure you can get it upgraded.
Yeah. No. Orange is like orange is like legendary. I'm sure. It's like green,
iconic.
then blue, then purple, then orange. And
That
then
doesn't
yellow.
sound right to me. I mean, it should go green, then purple, then orange, then blue. It's the highest level, obviously.
Okay, I don't know. We might be playing different games. But yes, no. Okay, yeah, he's thing. I think he's going to step forward and just. Hi there. This blue light source has been commandeered. I don't know what our company's called. Did we ever say?
I think we've just been calling it the company because that's ominous. But if you, what's a good name for a vaguely evil company? Mostly just thinking of slogans now.
Magellan.
Magellan's good. I like Magellan. The Magellan organization.
Yeah. Magellan Systems.
Magellan organized systems among stars.
Perfect. This blue light source has been commandeered by Magellan Organized Systems amongst the stars. I can't remember. I've forgotten it already. But
Really got to shorten that down.
Yeah.
It's
pretty-
short. The acronym is MOSS. If you
Oh,
want-
surely they'd have made a tortured, recursive acronym, so it carries on. So the acronym is still Magellan. But yes, please relinquish the blue light source.
They kind of look at each other for a moment. Then they let go of it, and it kind of sinks to the floor. And they look at you, and they're both going to leap at you. So that is going to be combat. Combat.
Fantastic. What do we roll for combat again? It is.
So they have both hit you.
Oh, they just roll first. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's a fucking good hit.
So that's 14 points of damage as you
That puts me back to 1.
One of them kind of shoves his head right up against yours, and you can just hear him screaming through the vibrations of your helmet. And he just says, "I want your eyes! I want them!" The other one starts wrenching your arm backwards until you feel it pop out of the socket a little bit. What is everybody doing?
I
Andrew.
will try to shoot the one that's grabbed onto Andrew with my foam gun.
Go ahead.
And that's a hit.
Oh, that's a hit, yeah. I was waiting for you to roll damage, but it's a foam gun.
Yes,
Yep,
it's
you grapple
immobilized.
him. He's glued down. There's no question about that. You've not splattered Andrew at all. So you splatter one of them, he starts hardening to the wall, and he's jabbing at the foam and trying to rip chunks off of his skin. Bobby?
Bobby, seeing the muzzle flashes illuminating the room, will turn back from the wall and just see this going on and just pull the double barrel from the hip and just spray at whoever is closest enemy-wise.
Alrighty, roll me some combat.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
So whoever was closest combat-wise, I believe were the words.
Yes, they were.
You find yourself kind of pushed back in the low gravity, and the recoil just completely ruins your aim. As this shotgun goes off, the vibration's incredibly loud for you, silent for everybody else. You kind of fall over a little bit from that. Andrew, you've got one guy kind of still grabbing hold of you as the other guy has been foamed off. What are you doing?
Absolutely. Damage to company property can be considered declaration of a corporate war. And he's going to fire up the laser cutter on this guy.
Alrighty. Laser cut this man.
God knows if it's going to work. It did not.
He kind of grabs your arm and is just holding it away from himself. Can I get speed rolls from everybody?
Ooh.
Is it speed? I believe it's speed.
Yes, that makes
I'm
sense.
very slow.
Alright.
Oh, Andrew's pretty fast.
I have hit my number exactly.
Okie doke. So, Andrew, Bobby, you get to go before the bad guys for the rest of this little scene, other than their sneaky surprise attack. Dr. Stine, unfortunately, does not respond quickly in violent situations. But yes, what would you like to do, Andrew?
Ooh.
So in a round in Mothership, in general, you can take 2 kind of reasonably slow actions.
Okay.
Whatever those may be.
And he fired the laser cutter and missed last turn, so he's going to like drop that and let that swing back on its strap as it's recharging, and is going to pull out the hand welder, which is a much smaller thing, and it's just a nice handy hand tool.
Yep.
And it's going to let's keep repeat this. Please do not damage company property. You may be held liable. Oh no, that's just another miss. I don't think I've ever succeeded a combat roll.
That's quite unfortunate. He's kind of struggling with you, grab both your wrists, and he's just kind of biting at the plasteel kind of coating of your helmet, just biting at the visor.
Sorry, I should have done armor for the last one. I forgot that was a thing.
To see if you could reduce the damage, yes. Roll your armor save.
Armor bonus is +7, so what do I do for that? How does that work? Do I roll a...
Okay, so roll an armor save under your armor.
Ah, right.
So that is one thing.
And then, is the modifier +7?
No.
No. Oh, right, so I failed the armor save.
Yes, so you don't get any extra reduction, but you do reduce it by 7 armor from your vac suit.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's pretty good.
From whatever is providing you that 7 armor. But yes.
Yeah, it's the vac suit.
And I believe, just double check this, but I believe that your vac suit no longer has armor. It has used up its health worth of armor and will not.
That makes sense.
Prevent more damage. Yes, that is how it works.
Yeah, I remember that. Jolly good.
Yes. So, Bobby.
Last round, I fired the first barrel, missed hellaciously, so Bobby, not being the brightest tool in the shed, is just going to do the exact same thing again. But this time, trudging a little bit closer towards the one that's on Andrew, trying to take him by surprise.
The quote that trying the same thing over and over again is insanity is actually a made-up quote, and the very basis for an experiment is that you must attempt the same action in different conditions and see if the results vary, or if the target becomes more susceptible after repeated use. So go ahead and shoot.
I hit him. That is 16 points of damage.
Alrighty. You shoot into him, and he takes this blast in the shoulder. You see his arm kind of start to disconnect, and he looks down at it. He sees this expanding cloud of red blood kind of depressurizing from inside of him. He grabs that arm at the wrist and rips it the rest of the way off and is going to throw it at you, Bobby.
That's not very nice.
That is a success. It does 2 points of damage as it bumps into you. You may remove any armor from it that you have, and you may also roll an armor save to reduce the damage further if you need to.
So I have the same vac suit on because
so that is down to 5 now, and you have used up 2 points of its health, essentially.
Okay.
Yes. So after that, he is going to reach down for his belt, pull out a hand welder of his own. And you see he mouths at you, Andrew. And from this distance, you can see he goes, you want to play weldy, eh? He starts trying to weld into your vac suit. Not a D20.
Oh, good. I was worried for a second.
And he starts trying to, hit your welder beam with his welder beam. And they're just kind of going through each other because they're not lightsabers. That's the plasma cutter.
Oh, you must not cross the stream.
Yeah.
Dr. Stine.
I will try to crush this remaining enemy with my simian arm.
Excellent.
And fail.
There's a lot of that going around.
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to this arm.
I want to practice on a carrot first.
Well, he kind of dodges out of the way, just completely kind of unfazed by everything that's happening around him as he continues trying to just scrabble open Andrew's vac suit. Andrew?
Oh, yes, I suppose it is. Well, I think... well, doing the same thing over and over again worked the last time, so let's continue to try and weld him.
It's the end result of any TTRPG combat that goes on for more than 4 rounds.
Oh, there we go. That one hit.
Excellent. Roll me damage from your welder.
So it was hand welder. Here we are. -10 versus armor. And then... Huh. Oh, wait, D10. There we are.
Yes. Well, hand welder is a D10, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. I just wasn't finding it on the sheet. 6.
Ooh. So, how do you want to finish this guy off?
Oh, I think with a full reading of the terms and services as he gets welded.
Mm-hmm. You just see underneath a pile of expanding foam in the corner, the other one's just looking over and just mouths out, "Joe Bill!" He's just there, just screaming, "You take my brother, but you won't take my shiny blue thing. If you take that, I'll be real mad."
I'm very sorry. I have a grief counselling program if you wish to... Actually...
Since he is fully immobilized, can I simply grab his head with my simian arm and crush his skull until he no longer moves?
He's not fully immobilized. It would still be a risk getting into combat with him. He just can't move to reach you, but he can still move to attack you if you were within reach.
What if we shoot him? Does he have the ability to move out of the way?
You could start shooting at him, yeah. You could probably shoot him.
Bobby, here's some target practice for you.
It's your former crewmates.
I mean, they weren't nothing like this when I was flying with them.
Does he get advantage since the target is unable to move?
Yes. That's the easiest
case.
way to do that.
Bobby will reload the double barrel shotgun and use one of those barrels.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun,
Is it-
dun.
Was it
54?
with advantage?
With advantage, yeah.
Hope so.
Please.
52.
Nope. two over.
Ah.
Yeah, Bobby, you line it up, and the recoil just drags you off to one side. You blast apart this chunk of expanding foam. And this guy is going to turn and dive at Dr. Stine.
Hmm.
And he is going to pull out his hand welder. He's going to try and weld you. The hand welder explodes in his hand. And you see like his fingers are all mangled and falling off, pointing out in various sides. Blood just swells up from his hand in the vacuum as he kind of reaches you, and he just starts like biting and clawing at your vac suit.
Get off me, you buffoon! Ah, I rolled a combat roll and I got a 9. That's a D10 of damage. And that's a full 10 for
That's
my
a monkey
simian
arm.
arm.
Yeah, you grab his throat and just break his neck in your simian arm. And he continues scrabbling and biting at you.
Wait, I break his neck. How is the rest of his body moving?
That is the question. It's really quite durable, isn't he? I mean, like, not just existing without oxygen in a vacuum, but both of them, when internal fluids were exposed to vacuum and pulled from their body by the pressure differential, kept fighting. Now you've broken the spine. You felt the spine crunch beneath your enormous fist, and yet he's still, with this mad blue gleam in his eye, just tries to get you. I think you gain a stress from that. I think that's incredibly unusual to Dr. Stine.
Yes, I'm stressed and incredibly intrigued.
Yeah, Andrew. Do you... Actually, no, I tell a lie. Not Andrew. I forgot. He's going to try and get you, Dr. Stine. Oh, that's a success. Yeah, he manages to rip your suit a little bit and get some claws into your skin. You can feel the air leaving your suit relatively quickly. It'll last for a couple of rounds of combat, but you will need some kind of patch. And he does 8 points of damage, 7 to your armor and 1 to your flesh.
My flesh.
Your flesh. Now it is your turn, Andrew. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Although he does have the laser cutter available, I don't believe it's probably not best to risk it at this range. So Andrew will try to use the hand welder again.
Excellent choice.
It's probably for the best, because that was... Oh, wait. No, that was still a miss.
That's unfortunate.
Not...
Yeah, he's just moving incredibly erratically. Like just kind of using low gravity to kind of crawl around Dr. Stine, who normally wouldn't be able to really handle a grown man like latching onto him like this necessarily in full gravity. Nevertheless, in this 1/10 of a G, you are able to withstand this man as he dodges Andrew's blows around you. Bobby, I will warn you, if you fire the shotgun at Dr. Stine and get a critical miss, it will be pretty bad for people who need air to breathe.
Oh, I got one bullet left, and I'm gonna save that for Eustace should I need to. So I'm gonna grab that blue glowy thing, and I'm gonna get to running.
He immediately starts staring at you as you leave the room. And that is where I'm going to say we are going to have a little break. So if anyone needs to get themselves a drink or use the bathroom, now is the time. We'll just have a little 10-minute break. Get that done.
How much longer do you think this is going? Because I can't stay that much longer.
In that case, as Bobby sprints out of the room holding the glowing blue claw, this man who's gripping onto Dr. Stine, staring after him, Andrew, with all of his weapons of welding bared, we shall call it a day until next time. So we will arrange a time. I've got a few slots in the schedule that are just marked as game. If one of those is good for the three of you, we will mark it down as Moonbase Blues and sort out the next time when we can do all of that. In the meantime, everybody continue to have a whole bunch of fun. I will find someone on Twitch to raid. And once I have raided them, the stream will be over. Nerds with dice. That sounds fun.
It was great fun. See you next time.
I catch you next week.
Alright, give me 1 second.
I might not be able to do next week. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll see when it fits into the schedule. Obviously, we originally only had those 2 days set up, so we'll